What's going on, Pokemon Trainers? It's John here from 4Gamers with a quick fan theory about the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games that were announced recently. If you didn't see the announcement trailer, be sure to check it out. The link is in the description. Also be sure to check out our breakdown of the trailer linked in the description as well. Alright, so let's jump right into this theory. I hope you follow along, because, well, that's the topic of this video. Pokemon that will follow close behind you during your epic adventure. Believe it or not, strolling with your Pokemon was a beloved feature to many in previous main series Pokemon games. In previous Generation 4 games such as Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, as well as Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you were able to have Pokemon in your party walk alongside you. In Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, however, you were only able to have your Pokemon follow you whilst inside the Amenity Square in Hearthome City. This feature was amazing, and every person I knew loved it. The only problem was, they wouldn't follow you outside the Amenity Square gates. Many troubled kids such as myself tried using action replays to bust the overworld Pokemon out of their constrained strolling area, but every time we tried, we'd fail. Finally though, after many fans such as myself wrote to Nintendo, asking them to implement this feature everywhere in the next games, they did. And in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, fans were able to let their Pokemon follow close behind them during their journeys. Ever since Generation 4 ended, and Generation 5 onward continued, strolling Pokemon disappeared from the main series games, and many people missed this simple yet amazing feature. Having your Pokemon stroll close behind you used to really make a player feel connected with their Pokemon, and I know I valued certain Pokemon way more than I would have if I didn't get to see them follow my trainer around. Theories surrounding the return of strolling Pokemon have swirled around the community for years, but finally, we might actually have one to get excited about. It's known that when Sun and Moon was leaked, that data miners looked into the code of the games and found a whole library of low polygon Pokemon models and walking animations. This led many to believe that strolling Pokemon would make a return in Pokemon Sun and Moon. However, after the games were released, many fans were disappointed to see that many of these models weren't implemented into the games at all. Why would Game Freak take the time to create many of these low polygon models equipped with walking animations if they weren't going to use them? Well, with the release of the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon trailer, we might just know why. Take a quick look at this scene in front of the player's house as he rounds the bend. See that Wingull? Let's slow down the footage and look at it again. While it's not perfectly clear if this Wingull belongs to the player on the screen, the proximity of the Wingull in correlation to the trainer might hint at strolling Pokemon being implemented into the game. Another hint at strolling Pokemon making a return in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon is the trainer standing to the left in this shot. Notice that she has an Alolan Meowth standing next to her. If strolling Pokemon are indeed in these games, it's fairly likely that early trainers and NPCs might also have their Pokemon standing next to them in order to highlight this feature. Because Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon are being built using the same game assets and engine as Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's likely that Game Freak took time to finish developing the low polygon models and animations in order to implement the strolling feature into the game. The strolling feature would truly add something to these games, and perhaps delude players to the fact that these games are essentially Sun and Moon over again, but with a new story and perhaps a few more features and regional changes. While there isn't enough evidence to confirm or deny this theory as of yet, I truly do hope that Game Freak goes down the route of adding back strolling Pokemon, as I feel that this feature would really benefit these games and make them very special. In any case, we're gonna have to wait for more evidence and gameplay footage to arise in order to know either way. Perhaps we'll learn more about this topic in the upcoming E3 event. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this theory, and be sure to share this video with a friend if you found it interesting. Well, that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in a future livestream or comments section, and I hope you decide to join the 4Gamers family today. Until next time, I'm John from 4Gamers, signing off.